Let's listen in to Fikile Mbalula.
We have said that a government of national unity is not a government between two political parties. It's a government of national unity among 10 political parties who have signed the statement of intent. So the president was elected by all the political parties that supported his election. And there are prescripts and matters of law and executive code that governs those who are given responsibility to serve in the executive. So should anyone violate those prescripts and the executive code, the president is empowered to take decisions around that. Most of the time you don't even get to be told why you are removed as a minister. In this particular instance, the president has made it clear and consulted, according to what we have been told, with the leader of the DA, which is John Steenhuisen. And as much as he had some issues around that particular consultation, but the president is the president. And so that cannot be changed into something else. We fully support the decisions that the president have taken in terms of his prerogative as the president. The Democratic Alliance in this particular instance cannot threaten the dialogue, because in our understanding the dialogue is for South Africans, it's not for political parties to engage in a meaningful dialogue around a number of issues that affect us socio-economic in nature. But at the same time, how can we work to rekindle and build our South Africanness as a country? And that is what is important. So nothing really depends on that. So we're fully behind that decision. Siyayixhasa isinqumo esithathwe ngupresident malungana nokuthi abantu abaku executive yakhe njengalomfo ubekelwe bucala upresident athathe izigqibo ngalomba lo. Umongameli unamandla wokuthi izinto abantu abangamalungu awe executive or cabinet yakhe athathe izigqibo ngabo. So i-Democratic Alliance lento ifuna usifaka kuyo igibjoyish nguvula zibhuqe into esingazuyivuma leyo. Injawo njoku asingabo ababiza lengungquthela le ye national dialogue, into yabantu baseMzantsi Afrika leyo izawuchithwa ngabantu base South Africa, not zi political parties. Kuza ukujulwa ngengxoxo pha ngesimo selizwe lethu nokuthi sakha kanjani iSouth Africa. Eyona nto ebalulekileyo leyo.
And the DA is also saying that they will propose a motion of no confidence against the president. What is your take on that?
If they propose a motion of no confidence, it means they then are out of the GNU. We will wait for when they want to do that. And then if they do that, then they are out of the GNU, and the ANC will deal with those matters. Tomorrow, we will reflect on these developments as the National Working Committee and decide what needs to be done. But it's vividly clear that we are behind the president, and at the same time we are not moved by any threat, including ultimatums. Government is not run by ultimatums. If you respect each other, they must learn to speak properly through us, not through ultimatums. You can't give an ultimatum to a person whom you serve in his executive. They have a choice. If they think that this government of national unity doesn't serve them well, they have a choice to leave. So they have a choice to stay. And we also have a choice to work with everyone for the interest of the people of South Africa. It is not good for the economy that the DA want to hold government at the ransom. At all time when there is a difference, they threaten with walking away. It's a blackmail. You can't run a relationship on the basis of blackmail. And you need to respect your partner. Here we are not being respected. Every time there is a point of difference, they threatened to go. There will be differences in this government of national unity because we did not come here as like-minded political parties. Those things that unite us outweigh those that divide us. So it cannot be that once we differ on a single issue, including the removal of a deputy minister of an opposition in the GNU, then that party threatens with walkaway and threatens with a motion of no confidence. Government is not run in that way.
And the ANC is also accused of using the national dialogue to capture power. What is your take?
There's no such a thing. National dialogue was proposed by civil society, which we supported. There's no such a thing as using national dialogue to capture the imagination of the people. It is a South African thing. It is led by government working with all other civil society organizations. Hence, we support. There's no ANC that is leading the national dialogue. It's a false, pronunciation that has been made by the DA, of which the reality, this dialogue is about the interest of the people of South Africa, what government can do and not do to strengthen its standing in society, and what South Africans need to do that is good for their own country. I mean, we live in a country where there is black and white. Our diversity is a world celebrated, not even a phenomenon, an important and integral part of our South Africanness. How do we strengthen that beyond just Amapogo, Springboks winning, Bafana winning, the socio-economic challenges government is facing? South Africans want to contribute to inform government way forward in terms of what can be done. So when there is a big platform that encourages dialogue and talk among South Africans, others see that as of no value. We see it as important in terms of building our South Africanness.
Lastly, SG, the president, was it a wise move for him to cancel the most important international conference for something that became a non-event?
It is important that the president, if he took a decision not to go because we're waiting for this, what the DA wants to, so it cannot happen. If they took a decision to walk, it would have meant that the events from today and tomorrow will be different. So the president can't be in some international conference when a political party is not threatening, is walking away from GNU. He would have had to stay, and then we finish that business. So they had their ultimatum and they ate it yesterday. And they baked cakes, they promised people things, and then thereafter, what did they tell us? They tell us about the dialogue and nothing else. And then the president had to wait because we are serious about this. We viewed their threat in serious light, which meant that the events politically in this country will be totally different, and will have had to take steps as the ANC to respond to whatever threat that they were making.
Thank you very much.
All right, that was a media briefing there following, of course, the OR Tambo conference, regional conference there by the ANC SG Fikile Mbalula, and he was just engaging there with members of the media.